afternoon, morning, evening, whatever you're at. There's people, it's night, we have people all over the globe watching us. So it could be morning, night, wherever. If you're in Bangkok watching us, I believe it's evening. But welcome to Talking to the Car Guys. I'm here with Rob Lucky.
Hey.
And John TikTok LeBate. Hey,
TikTok.
Our question this week, we had a question. I was going to do blatant promotion week, but we had a late question come in.
Okay.
And it was John setting up his.
I just forgot to do it.
You forgot
so
to
go
live
ahead, just
stream.
keep talking.
Okay,
right?
well,
You had
he's
to
doing-
stop.
He's
I mean,
working. He's
Well,
working.
he's got some sort of crap going on there. He's going to need
Hey,
never mind.
No,
Let's
just
keep
go ahead.
going.
Listen,
let me
I'm here.
compliment your shirt today, Tommy.
This
Yes, I
Is
love
that
that
out of
shirt.
the Andy Reid collection?
This is called my summer garb.
Okay.
We go from Andy Reid / Jimmy Buffett in the summer
Yeah.
to Steve Jobs look in the
I've
winter
noticed.
time.
I've noticed that.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
I got
our
it.
question today, coming all the way from New Zealand.
Not New Zealand.
Yes, New
I got-
Zealand.
We've got a viewer in New Zealand.
Auckland, New Zealand wants to know, hey, what do you guys actually do at the dealership?
What don't we do?
So first, Rob, what do you do here?
Man, once again, what doesn't Rob do? Anything that has to do with used cars, I may be involved in some of this. I'm not high profile, far from it, don't like it. But anything that's got to do with buying, selling, merchandising, maintaining the lot, rotating the lot, helping salesmen to come down on a certain car, that's kind of what I'm up to. When I say merchandising, we present this lot, and we're the third lot, the corner lot, if you will. And I think these boys will agree. We got this place looking tight, don't we, John?
Oh, yeah.
I mean, part of its presentation, stickers, flags, how the cars are angled, what's where, not too much in one color. I'm part of that. That's
BBC.
merchandising.
Yeah.
Tommy taught me a lot of this when he wasn't coaching football.
He's part of the VBC, new acronym, hot acronym, COVID time, VBC.
BBC.
Yeah, Vehicle Buying Center.
Whoa.
Kind of
I like
cool,
that.
isn't it?
Aren't you?
I am.
Right.
Yeah, he
I
is.
am. And I like that. His acronyms are some of the best on the planet.
I try to stay up on the car business. That's what I'm trying to. I want this show, our show, to be is after 10 minutes, 15 minutes with us, you walk away with, hey, you heard about this VBC.
A better understanding of what's going on. If you
Or
will.
CAC.
If you want a little history of the car business, it's not that old, okay? 50 years ago, there was no finance department. 30 years ago, they had relationships with banks, but they'd still fax the bank stuff over. Say, go get a check, you make a deal, go get yourself a check to the bank. Now today we have finance departments, entire finance departments.
Yes.
VBC.
BBC, that's the hot word.
Never really had a VBC. You had a used car man.
Yeah.
Now having a VBC, VBCs are supposed to be it's gotten to a point where the finance department is about 50% of the sales, sales income, sales
Absolutely.
net
Yeah.
profit.
Absolutely.
And they're saying that VBCs are going to be right up there. So, it could be a third.
He's got
of your
your money on
monthly.
that, Tom.
Yeah.
That very good.
You are keeping up,
I
baby.
seriously,
Okay.
I'm bugged about this business.
Yes.
I love it. I spent 20-something years in it, and that's why we're doing this right now. But,
Yep.
since the day I met Tom, I knew he was the same type of guy as me. It's
Yep.
just, we're in this, we didn't choose this life. This life chose
This
us.
life chose us.
As
but,
it happens, yes.
but we're about it, man. We
Yeah.
own it.
Yeah.
We
All of us
know
are.
everything about
All of
it.
us are.
John, what do you do here at the dealership? And can you keep your answer under
30
2.5 hours?
Okay, I'm going to tell you right now. I'm going to tell you two ways of what I do. The first terminology you can learn today is I'm a desk man. Okay, I like that name. I've liked that name since the day I got my first management job. But I am officially a sales manager, but I'm also a desk man. And with Rob here talking, he's a used car guy. Although I'm not specific to new cars, I sell used and new. My focus, I could be also considered as a new car manager because my focus is new, number one. Number two is used. So You know, I'm a desk man though. And what the desk man is I'm the guy that, the famous, I gotta go talk to my manager. You know, well, let me see, I can't make that decision, I gotta go talk to my manager. I'm the manager. And you know, a lot of, a big misconception in the car business and in the general public is that, you know, what does that guy do? You know, they're lying to me. They don't need to go talk to anybody, and they're just, you know, what do they really talk about in that office? You know, why do I need to talk to a manager? Why can't I just deal with the salesperson? And I've analyzed that for many years, and I've come up with an explanation that I think is extremely valid, and that is.
Is it apropos?
It is no.
Threw me off guard, Andy.
No. What it is our salespeople are consultants, right? They need to really get intimate with the customer, find out their wants and needs, and you know, really, yes, intimate, passionate, you know.
I have Rahel laughing now.
And so they need to find out their wants and needs and stuff like this, and understand, you know, what they can help the customer select a vehicle. Okay.
That's how I met my first wife.
My job is to first look at the cost. You know, I have to sell cars and make money, so I need to look at what the cost in our vehicle is. Now, if they have a trade-in, I need to appraise that trade-in. I need to find out what their payoff is. I need to kind of analyze what their credit is, or if they've already given us credit. I don't know what their budget is. How much are they putting down? What term are they going to finance for? Are they not going to finance? All of these things, this is the reason why they have to go talk to a manager. We don't want that in our salesman's head. It's too much. They're meeting Joe and Jane Ford, only got 30 minutes before they pick their kid up from school. They don't need all that stuff. Did you want the power seat? Did you like you like it in the yellow? You like it in the brown? You know, whatever you got to do. So, I couldn't help
You
myself.
guys know,
I'm sorry.
I tried.
So anyways,
That's okay.
so they come to me for that. They come to the manager for, can I sell this car for $25,000? He's got a trade. It's not here. Here's the VIN number. Blah 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 blah. And so it is way too much information, too many moving parts for the salesman to handle it. And I don't need to be going on too long. But the point is that there is a lot of moving parts. Now, as a sales manager and as a desk man, I've got any given time 10, 12, 15 salespeople out there. So I could be working 4 or 5 deals at a time.
Absolutely.
That's why we have salespeople that take care of the customers, and then the salesperson comes to me, gives me the Reader's Digest version, what we got to do, what we're trying to accomplish, and then I make the call and help them negotiate and close and go on to the next. And sometimes I have to, another part of my job is I have to know, kind of like a football team calling plays, I have to know when to call an audible and maybe have a different face in there, or send in a closer.
A car switch.
Or switch a whole car, So that's what I do.
Thank you. Should I tell them what I do?
Yeah.
We got time?
I don't know.
No, we got plenty of time. Nothing.
Forget it.
Does nothing.
I do nothing. I am what they call the internet manager, marketing.
Do you have an acronym? Yeah.
No, I don't. I try to stay away from acronyms. I had it once. I had to take a series of penicillin shots to get rid of the acronyms. But
Swiss Army knife was brought up.
that's what the owner calls me, a Swiss Army knife. My actual job is I'm the internet and marketing manager. All the advertising most of the advertising the dealership does, I put together with approval from our GM and our owner, and I put all the stuff together. But there are times when I will come over and help John, correct?
Yes.
I am what they
Absolutely.
call, I'm what they call
You're
the
our
Swiss.
utility guy.
I am the Swiss Army knife. They can put me in just about anywhere. But the majority of my job is getting people into the dealership via all different advertising avenues and keeping within a budget. I do all that. I do all the internet stuff. I put all our websites together. I do I get with different teams that we employ, different vendors to do text messaging, whichever way the customer wants to communicate.
Yeah.
That's my job. That's what we do here at the dealership. Now Rahel behind the camera there, should we tell them what she does while we're here?
Yeah.
Rahel does our production value here, but what she also does is all of our Facebook, TikTok,
IG.
Instagram, what else?
Instagram, TikTok, Facebook,
YouTube,
YouTube sometimes, yeah.
Snapchat.
She puts all of our
Tinder.
digital stuff, Tinder, Grindr, she does it all.
Come on.
But she puts all of our digital stuff together. She does a lot of the graphic design, and she deals with customers who are having issue here or there, and she smooths it over. So that's what Rahel does.
And she has
But
a lot of good patience too, doesn't she?
she has more patience than
Than a good
I'll ever
housekeeper.
have.
She
Yeah.
has more patience
She
than a
has
good
more
housekeeper.
patience than
Hey,
a
by the
good
way,
That's
Johnny.
not true.
Johnny, that appointment with the witch doctor, how'd that go? I heard you had an
Are you
appointment.
having some reassignment stuff done? Or?
Johnny, so, by the way, I love those white shades, bro, and I'm
Yeah,
not playing.
they're
Those
nice,
things
nice
are
white.
tight.
Thanks, Bill.
Very
I
nice,
have
man.
I have a
Very
black
nice.
pair like this, and
I just have to say,
couldn't help myself. I was like, how do you, I love them so much. I said, let's try the white out.
Dude, I love the thick.
There's
I know
still one
which
more pair that if I had to, complete the Trinity, there
Yeah.
is a, like a tortoise shell pair that I may have.
Oh, dude.
But the white are bold, man.
They are, man. I mean, that's on my list. That's on my
Like,
list.
you made a decision today to stand out, okay? You better own it.
I am
Because
just,
there ain't nobody in the room not looking at you for probably the longest time.
I am
I'm trying
gonna-
to figure it out. Could I wear it? Whatever.
Well, yeah.
I'm gonna say one thing to close this out today.
Okay.
We had the air conditioning fixed, and it's right above us here.
Yeah.
It's great, man. I'm
I
so
love it.
comfortable.
Right now, it's like the Arctic. to
I
me.
could sleep here right now.
Me
man.
too.
But
He starts
it's a
snoring.
little cooler, but if there's any questions you would want us to answer about
Yeah.
the car business, hey, hit us up. We're
Yeah.
not- Hey, we
Absolutely.
are not,
I need more questions.
We do.
we are not gonna avoid any question you ask us.
We're here for you guys.
Yes, we
That's
are.
why we're here.
So if you have any
Okay.
questions, hit us up. I was gonna do blatant promotion,
You wanna go
Friday.
next week with
We're
that?
gonna do blatant promotion Friday, next Friday.
Next Friday.
That
Okay.
is, why are you playing with the hamster?
You know what?
Why
Hey,
does he
before we
even have
go,
a
I
answer?
need.
Why does
I
he-
would like just to give you a fun fact, fun car
Okay.
business
Yeah,
fact that
sure.
I learned real quick to as we're
We
wrapping
got
up.
time. We got time.
I was watching a thing about the crypto right now, right?
Mm.
And they're talking about how everybody's worried. There's
That's
there's
correct.
I guess there's like 18,000 different crypto coins,
Mhm.
18,000 different ones, right? And they don't know which one's going to crash or which one's going to dissolve and go to zero or come back, right? Well, this guy went over kind of like the history of crashes, and he was like, back in the .com time, there was like 457 .coms being traded on the stock market, whatever. When it crashed, there was like 5 left or something. Like Google and there were like some major ones that are still around, YouTube,
Yeah.
whatever. And that happened, right? Then he went back to the 1920s, and this is car related, that's why I mention it. He said, look, in the 1920s, everybody was going automotive. There was 1,900 car companies. He said, out of those 1,900 car companies, there are 3 that stood the test of time. Ford, GM, and Chrysler.
Yep. The big 3.
And it's just crazy. We're going through, I just got chills. It's 2022. The 1920s to the 1925 was the car was officially invented or whatever, or 1920 something, or 1919, I forget.
Yeah, I think it was
19.
teens. Teens, wasn't it?
That's
Teens.
before it came.
Okay,
Yeah.
so let's just say 100 years ago,
Mhm.
there was 1,900 car company, people making a car. It was like the wild, wild west. Could you imagine? You know, like, because there wasn't a lot of rules and stuff back then. They're like, hey, we're making cars.
Yeah.
Joey's got the metal. He's got some lumber. I know a rubber guy. Let's make a freaking car. We got the Lucky Mobile.
That's it.
And
I like the
unfortunately, only 3 from
brand.
those
The
years
survived.
survived, and there's been many that come and gone and come back and whatever. I just thought that was interesting.
It is
Wow.
interesting, John.
There's
1900 freaking cars.
There's a lot of stuff going on in the car business right now, and if you have any questions, please get
I have a
with us.
question.
Absolutely.
I have a question. If anybody could even estimate,
Sure.
How many car companies are there today? Brands and cars.
Yeah, well,
A couple
especially-
thousand, or is it over?
I will research that tonight, and we'll have an answer for that next.
I could not believe it's over 10,000. I'm not talking about every model. The car company.
Right.
I don't know
there's
if
a lot
it's even
going
over
on now with
1,000.
the EVs and all
A
that.
lot of other countries out there.
Tell me we'll get on that. Hey, Rod, I see you starting to hit the red light. Yep, I
She's
see
in the red light.
Hey, have a good weekend.
Have a
dudes.
good weekend. We're done here. I'll find out how many car companies. I'll let you know next week. Hit us up with the question. talkingtocarguys@gmail.com.